Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Life with Kimsey. Today I want to teach you how to make this yummy coconut rice. It is like so easy and it is so yummy. So come, let us just start doing it. You see, it is like the one of the easiest recipes. Guys, I really think cooking is like art. So you really have to be, what I'm saying, creative, just practice a little bit of creativity. Okay, in your pot of soap, you boil your meat a little bit and then you go in with your onions, red onions. I always prefer using red onions because they have more flavor than white onions, right? And then you're gonna put a little bit of pepper, just a bit, because you don't really want it to be too pepperish to overpower the coconut taste. Okay, so then during this time also you can now also go in with your seasoning, your beef seasoning. If you're cooking beef, always use beef seasoning. If you're cooking chicken, use chicken seasoning. If you're cooking fish, use fish seasoning. If you master that, then all your meals will always come out tasting right, because you can't use beef seasoning in a chicken dish, or you cannot use fish in a beef dish. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So this is it. You now just leave it to cook a little bit, because like I cut my beef cubes to be really small, so I'm not gonna really boil it that much. So that is done. And then in another pot now, you're gonna start preparing your rice. So I've already put my onions in a hot oil. Okay, this is my onions in hot oil. Then you always need to make sure that you don't really slice them to be too big, because you want them to really melt. Because you can imagine now dishing and the onions are just there looking at you on top of the rice. I don't think that's nice. All right, fine. Then after that, you go in with your stockfish. This is dried fish, by the way. And then you go in with your dry crayfish, the big one. These are dried prawns, basically. So you go in with your dried prawns and your pepper again. I mean, what is a Nigerian dish without pepper, guys? You already know that everything that we cook in Nigeria already has pepper. So then you're gonna go in with your prawns, fresh prawns. Remember, we put dried prawns. Now we are also putting fresh prawns. This thing takes a lot of stuff, by the way. This coconut rice, it really needs a lot of things so that you can really get that organic flavor, that authentic flavor for coconut rice. So, but basically, what you really need the most is your prawns, whether they are dried or they are fresh. If you don't have fresh ones, no problem. You can use dried ones. If you don't have dried ones, you can still use fresh ones. It's still the same thing, okay? So that's that for now. And then after you cook this finish, you're now gonna go and put your beef that you boiled before. You can boil chicken, it can be beef, it can be anything, any protein of your choice, by the way. Then you mix it together, you start cooking it until it's done before you put the next thing, right? So until you see that okay, everything is just getting a little bit soft, then you can now go in with your last ingredient. This is your melusa dry fish. This is panla. This is hake. I think it's dried hake. Is panla hake, guys? Please write on the comment section and let me know. What is panla in English? Panla fish. I think it's hake, right? I just really think it's smoked hake that is dried. No, yeah, smoked hake, yeah, right. So that's it, guys. So you're just gonna cook this until everything is well cooked before you're gonna go in with the other ingredients. So for protein, this is it. There's nothing more I'm adding for my own. This is my own. You can make your own the way you want. You can make your own with the protein that you have. You don't really have to use my own. I don't know if you understand. If you have chicken, you can still use chicken. If you have mutton, if you have lamb, if you have anything. So okay, that's done. Then it's already done now. You can already see that everything has really come together perfectly, and it's already really looking very yummy. By the way, when you're done with this now, you're gonna now go in with your seasoning, because I really like to really my things before I start with seasoning, because if you season stuff before you start frying it, normally your stuff will just be sticking under the pot, and you really don't want to do that. So that's why you should always fry before you start adding your seasoning, right? Okay guys, I hope you really understand everything I'm saying. Please, if you've never followed me, if you've never subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do now, because really I will really give you some tips, some cooking tips, and really different and nice recipes all the time. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of this family, because I am really looking for a lot of people. Okay, so now of course I'm gonna go in with my salt and different types of seasoning that I'm using for this my coconut rice. You can go with any seasoning of your choice, by the way, but always make sure that you don't really like go off flavor, right? Okay, so guys, that's that. I think this is already done. Then I'm gonna just start doing the next process now, right? I hope you've subscribed. So now I'm gonna go in with my coconut milk. Now this is like the you really need to master this, because let me tell you something about coconut. You can buy natural coconut and then you can blend it and sieve it at home, or you can also buy, so you cannot buy, you can buy, you can you can also buy or canned
Coconut
coconut
rice is
milk,
the, it's just like
and
someone will
then
not say
always make sure that if you're cooking
it is the
coconut
way
rice,
you
you go
want to
in with
cook it.
crayfish,
I
so
see your
this is
own is
it
different.
now.
That is why it's
This is
so
my
white.
coconut rice. My
And I
coconut
buy it, I
process
open
is already like really
Okay,
scenting like
okay, woman.
You are
coconut in
not
my
looking at the
kitchen.
camera.
So I'm gonna let
I'm
this
looking
just come
only
to a
this one
boil
is
before
squeezing the
I go
spoon.
in with my
Jesus, there's
rice.
no water
I
here.
think it's really looking
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Then okay, definitely you must put a little bit of water as well, because not even a little bit, you must put enough water. After I put this rice, I'm gonna put water as well. You can see that my rice is really washed. I've washed it like 4 or 5 times, because I won't have an opportunity to wash it again. So I really have to make sure I get it right the first time, because that's the only time you wash your rice. So I'll mix that together before I put in the rest of the water, and then before I cover my pot and let it come to cook. Just a little bit of pepper. I keep saying a little bit, and I just keep adding and adding and adding a lot of chilies. By the way, this is chilies. It's pepper. It's a mix of tatache. It's a mix of red bell peppers, paprika, and normal pepper. Right. So this is it, guys. It's already looking like coconut rice. So I've already put water here, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil and cover it. You
Yeah, your
see that?
baby
You see the way
don't
it
really
looks already,
because of
guys.
like that.
I say every bite of this rice, every spoon of this rice comes with so much flavor because of the crayfish, of your meat, of your everything that is inside. So I use full paper to cover it. This is after some time. Guys, you can already see, like I promise you, I told you that this thing is gonna really come out so nice. Look at what it looks like right now. Look at what it looks like right now. And the taste, oh my goodness me. And the taste is out of this world. So I really hope you try cooking this and let me know how yours comes out. It's very easy, right? If you can't get all these crayfish, many things I'm saying, you can just get fresh prawns. Yeah, just actually try and get fresh prawns. If you don't have crayfish in your side or wherever you're watching from, no problem. You can just still, do it without the crayfish. I mean, I really think it's gonna be just a little bit different, but it's still gonna come out very nice, because it's not everyone that can eat crayfish, by the way. So I'm gonna cover with my full paper until I let the water to dry. Then I'll leave it to cook for some time, for like maybe 10 more minutes, and then I think it's gonna be ready. There it is. Now it's ready. I'm gonna start dishing it. So guys, I wanted to tell you something. Now you can add your carrots. If you have fried carrots and you have fried carrots with some shallots, you can also just like sprinkle it or just mix it together.